Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down at this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Dennis Ford My Career right here on Madden 19. If you missed any of the other episodes, there, remember on the channel in the playlist, it is Super Bowl time, folks. This is what Denny has been waiting for. After 10 years in the league, Denny finds himself in the Super Bowl. This is what Denny wanted. So nice kick by Bucker. And here come the Niners moving it down. A sack, and the Niners will have to punt it here. So the Browns will take over. 1st and 10 from the 30.
From the gun, Mariota. And incomplete to open things up.
It's a lot of contact.
Greer was the man injured on the field.
Unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first.
So Denny will come out
able to shut down the running
on
play
3rd down and 9.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the
On the shotgun, Mariota.
Situation.
Back to pass, got all the time he needs. Incomplete.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
So there is the 64-yard punt. Not bad. Touchback. Penalty on the Niners. 6 yards coming out. Pass blocked, or excuse me, knocked away. 3 yards on the rush, and they will punt it again.
And the Browns getting set to go and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete.
You start to win
this
down,
Niner secondary is
first
swarming
down.
to the football.
That's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
So a 3-yard gain.
20 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Mariota now. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the...
So Mariota didn't do good there. Pass knocked away. There was a sack. And they will punt it again.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo.
And look at them. Look at them swarming to the... anywhere anybody is on the field with the football, this Niner team is swarming to him.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Incomplete again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Denny caught the football, 3rd and 9.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Denny gets the first down on the 4th down conversion. That's exactly what the Browns needed. Second down and 6 now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at this. Well, he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Touchdown, Browns. Denny in for the score.
Cleveland with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage,
so Denny does it.
In the Super Bowl, that's huge.
Look at the spin move on Denny, or Denny on the defender.
When you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
So Denny does what he has to do there to get the Browns on the scoreboard here in the Super Bowl, as we are about to end the first quarter. Sack. And here we go.
To throw Mariota.
Incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
The second down throw here for Mariota.
Incomplete.
Shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On third down, that's Ford. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Mariota. And that's complete.
Another 4th down conversion for the Browns.
Well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. And on the ground.
Oh, and Denny got nailed on that one.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Only a gain of 3 for
3
Denny.
yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Working out of the gun.
Scandrick in for the injured Hubbard, and he goes for it, and he gets there, but they're short of the first down. And the Browns will bring in Buckner. No, what happened there? There it is, 57-yard field goal is good. And here come the Niners down. And this defense for the Browns are just giving the Niners nowhere to go.
Trotting back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought
down by the face mask.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And Mariota goes down.
Bring him down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
And 2-minute warning.
Here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll try the ground game here.
And Denny got tripped up on that one.
On the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation.
Incomplete pass by Mariota. There's the punt and the touchback. And here come the 49ers. Sacked by Franklin Short. And here come the Browns taking over yet again.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Denny again trying, but he didn't do much. 11 rushes, 82 yards for Denny Ford in the Super Bowl. Who would have thought it?
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the
15 seconds
perimeter,
remaining.
Not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And with a
Denny's in there for the touchdown.
He is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end.
Denny, look at this. Denny catches it here. Looks like Denny's going to be wrapped up, but Denny just gets out of all them white shirts, all of the Niners defenders, and he just goes right through it. Right through the entire.
For it to be successful, and it was.
My gosh, that was crazy.
Like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts.
Well, there you have it. As the Browns start in the 3rd quarter, they'll have their first possession here, up 17-0.
To throw is Mariota.
Incomplete.
That is incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
So Denny, 12 rushes, 83 yards.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go now, the Browns.
On 3rd down, it's 4.
And Denny gets nowhere.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
So the Browns will punt it here. 40 yards on the punt, not good. 6 yards on, on the return. Look at the Browns defense not allowing anything.
The offense heading back out to take possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers
Incomplete.
at one point. They
On
continue
first
to give you
down.
speed,
10 of 20, a
great
buck
hands,
38.
big
One
bodies,
interception.
which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing on first down, but this one
For
winds
Mariota.
up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10.
And nearly picked off again.
It's incomplete.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
On third down. That's fourth. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him
And Denny
at the 44.
won't get much,
6-yard.
but the Browns will have to punt it here. 61 yards. Touchback incomplete for Decker. 1 yard on for Jefferson. And the Browns will take over again.
Back onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game.
Denny
But why put them
gets
in
a great
tougher
run
spot?
there. 15
You wanna
rushes,
get out there and get
95
something
yards.
done on
Almost.
offense and maybe take command
Denny
of this game
almost to
yourself.
100 yards in the
Third
Super
quarter,
Bowl.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the illegal block in the back.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
10 yards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Call it an 8-yard
16
gain.
rushes, 103 yards for Denny Ford.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Denny couldn't get
No
much
gain
there.
on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
So fourth down. And the Browns will punt it here. 44 yards on the punt. The Niners trying to get on the board here. And they do with the 36-yard touchdown to Bowers. The extra point is good, and the Niners are finally on the board, 17-7.
Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe
Denny got driven backwards on that one. 18 rushes, a buckle one after the 2-yard loss.
Offensively, put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Denny gets nailed on that one.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
So that's the end of the third quarter.
Here on EA Sports, it's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. 3rd and 1.
Mariota back to pass, has all the time he needs. Denny with the nice move there, what a
This is
catch!
taken in, it's complete. And he'll be taken
What a
down,
catch.
not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
Denny gets the first down.
Just a couple here with a marker,
But I think it's holding on the
well.
offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Okay, illegal block in the back. Good gravy. So Nash, Jack
so
Nash.
Will be accepted.
Second down and 8 now for Cleveland.
Mariota now on second down.
Incomplete.
His throw here's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity.
Incomplete. Mariota tried to float one up
Now
there,
the
but it's
third down
incomplete.
Throw incomplete as well.
So here comes the punting unit.
Incomplete.
35 yards on the punt. And here we go. As the 49ers try to march their way down to get even closer. Seven yards on the sack.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're
That's a first down for Cleveland.
The clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
And they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah,
Incomplete, nearly picked off.
Whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Throwing, Mariota.
Incomplete, intended for Denny. So 4th and 14, and the Browns will have to punt it here. Or excuse me, field goal. Bucker adds the 47-yard or 41-yard field goal, whatever it was there. It was good. Here come the Niners marching down. Incomplete pass by Ryan Decker. Pass knocked away. They will have to go for it, and this is going to be it. The Browns.
Cleveland geared up to take the field. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here,
2-minute warning is sounded here.
About 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
20-7, the Browns have this Super Bowl sold up. Last year, they went in against Minnesota and lost it.
Following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Not
this
totally
time
home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
$1.50 left.
Timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest
So here we
gain.
go. It's Denny.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach.
So there you have it, folks.
In the offseason.
The Browns are going to win the Super Bowl.
Each week
Finally.
for their favorite runs. Give me your 3
Finally,
top
folks.
runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top
Diddy
runs to
will
great
take
advantage in this
Super
game.
Bowl.
He is in a zone.
Victor will have a taste of the Super Bowl and get a Super Bowl victory and get that Super Bowl ring
Their last play and walkthrough
with the team
taking a knee and
that
celebrating
it all
winning a
started.
Super Bowl. They want that visualization.
How
They did
about it?
for real.
Yeah, they
Denny.
just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock.
Denny started
And they
off
can
in
watch
Cleveland,
the final
moved
seconds
to
tick.
Tennessee with the Titans for a few years, then moved to San Francisco for a year or 2, and then now he is back home with the Browns, and this was a statement.
And how about this? The
Mariota.
dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs.
Unbelievable. Just
And when
absolutely
this moment
incredible.
comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
There you have it, folks. Holding the Lombardi Trophy as the Browns make the Super Bowl and win it by a count of 20-7. Mariota holding up that trophy. Super Bowl champions, the Cleveland Browns do it here, folks. And Denny gets his first Super Bowl ring. This was an incredible season. An absolute great team assembled here. A great team assembled here by Cleveland to get the first down, or to get the 14-2 record and head into the Super Bowl and get the victory against the 49ers. Folks, it's been a great one. If you're new, scratch the claw marks on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Cover the Wolfpack fam today. Sniff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the Notification Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It is much appreciated. In the next episode, folks, we asked the question, What is next for Denny Ford? Does Denny keep on, or does Denny ride off into the sunset with that Super Bowl victory after 10 years in the NFL? Remember, always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf.